You are a modern day Alice in Wonderland this month. Well, actually, for the whole of the year. So you have to be very, very careful what rabbit holes you climb down. You're going to be an empowered Alice in Wonderland. So you're going to have a vision and a choice. Okay, it's not going to come as a shock. Your life is about to get very magical, very bizarre, but also filled with synchronicities and magic. And if you trust your intuition, then there is no limits to what you can achieve and where you can go. But there will be fascinating experiences along the way. And it's really good for you from now on to get in touch with your spiritual side, whether it's through yoga, meditation, walking in nature, whatever it does that brings you back to yourself. Do it, because you need to have your wits about you. You need to be very clear about what you want to manifest, what you want to dream into your life. And it's also crucial that you don't kind of become fearful. And the other thing to avoid is losing yourself in illusions around romance, or become like, you could be, forgive me, but you could be easily scammed by someone this year if you're not on it, trusting your instincts, because you want something that's outside this life. You want a deeper love. You want a deeper life experience. You want authenticity. You want magic. Now you can and you will get that, but you've got to also keep them paws on the ground. Keep that lion's roar on standby. Don't be too kittenish with the wrong people. And if you follow your instincts and you step into your power as the magician you are, untold wonder, strange synchronicities are coming your way. And that is because Jupiter is going into Cancer on the 9th. Also, we have Mercury in Cancer on the 8th. And for you, it just brings this magic to your life. Interestingly, Venus is going into your career zone. So there's a part of you that is quite grounded, particularly when it comes to what you're doing in the outside world, whether that's career or whether that's how you see yourself or your reputation. You're quite grounded in that area, and in fact could be very successful. Maybe if you drip those little bits of extra magic you've got with Jupiter in Cancer, you can turn some of your practicalities into something beyond your expectations. Now, the full moon in Sagittarius, in fellow fire sign, allows you to have one of the most joyful, funny, hilarious, creative times, and you're on a high and you're really in your power. So, the point of astrology is for us to use it. It's not fatalistic. So now June the 11th, make that a time where you know that you're with the right people to laugh, be creative, and you might be the center of attention and have all sorts of admirers on June the 11th. So use that energy wisely. Unexpected opportunities, which you may find you're fighting for what you want on June the 15th, but there's something coming to you which could bring you something deeper, but it's not necessarily going to be easy, but it's an opportunity that you might want to grasp. With Mars entering Virgo, you want security and you want to build things, and you're feeling like you can pause a bit. You might have found that you were running around all of May and exhausted by all the things you were doing, but also fueled by it, enjoying it. But now you want it more kind of, you want to choose what you're doing. You want to build on what you're doing. You want a routine in the fabulousness of what you're doing. But with Mars sextile Jupiter, again, remember, you have magic in your fingertips, and you can create things and you can explore things and experience things which will lead you to your goals. But you have to kind of believe in, I won't say the impossible, but believe that there's more on this earth than the mundane, and trust your instincts. With the new moon in Cancer and also the sun conjunct Jupiter in Cancer the day before, and the new moon conjunct Jupiter, again, think very carefully about what you want to imagine, what you want to dream into being. What is, your soul has a link to a part of yourself that knows how to transform your reality. You have a direct line, maybe to your future self or to a side of yourself that has all the wisdom, and you can bring it into play. In excellent news, on June the 26th, straight after that new moon in Cancer, you've got Mercury the planet of communication, going into your sign. This is brilliant because your words are magic, you're convincing, you're compelling, you're adorable, and other people just want to listen to you. And it's also trine Saturn and Neptune. An adventure is coming. You might unexpectedly, or well, you maybe even you'll plan for it, but there's a journey you're going on. You're going to travel and experience something that you're delighted by, that stretches you and makes you feel alive and excited, and you're exploring and your mind is hungry and it will be fed wondrous things. So that is a great end to the month. Also, Mercury is opposing Pluto, so you're thinking very carefully about intimate relationships, one-to-one relationships, and who you want to spend time with and who's real. You aren't going to take any nonsense. You're ready to cut the ties if things aren't working out. You take care, you magnificent being. Believe in the magic of you. So much love.
I like to class a reading as an oasis for the soul. Time out where we can really spoil ourselves.
When someone comes online, I'm already there. Their energy straight away goes whoosh and the messages start.
We need happiness in our lives, we need joy, we need love, and these things shouldn't be so elusive. They should come to us as our birthright, and I want people to have that, to give them the ability to go directly to their dreams.
This work is incredible, it's joyful, it means so much that I'm able to give that gift to somebody.
I'll be looking at the obstacles in your life, but also the opportunities. I'd like to be the person that's going to straighten your crown for you.
It's very important for me that the client feels spirit with them and gives some validations. So it was a psychic reading.
It's been able to help somebody have a map back to where they've got lost from.